Before Terise Powe wanted to make a name for himself in the music industry, he wanted to make a name for himself on the streets of Duval, Florida. But he didn't want that name to be Terise. His buddy Adrian Gaynor started using the name of a popular Chicago rapper, Little Bibby. Terise thought about going by Herbo, another Chicago rapper, even naming his Facebook account Herbert Wright, but ultimately found the Herbo moniker didn't fit him. Terise had another friend named Robert Howard that started going by Kenny Caps. He got the name Kenny from South Park. You know, Kenny and Kyle. Terise liked the ring of that and quickly came up with the name Killer Kyle. My name is Bobby Smokes. Please subscribe. Kenny Caps and Killer Kyle weren't just rap names. They were also street names. And Killer Kyle was in the streets of Duval heavy, ultimately crashing out and catching 4 attempted red rum charges. He was 15 years old. Terise was facing a juvenile life sentence in Florida, which would make him eligible for parole after a term not to exceed 40 years. His juvenile record is sealed, but we know Terise Powe did 22 months in a juvenile facility and was released right back into the same neighborhood he caught the charges in. While incarcerated, Terise had acquired a GED and attended a trade school at the jail learning carpentry. He went to work with his father doing flooring and also worked at a lumber yard before quitting and going to work with his mother at Pitney Bowes on Belfort Street in Jacksonville, Florida. Terise wasn't called Killer Kyle anymore. He dropped everything but a single K and became Kshordy. Terise recorded his first song at 10 years old and always wrote songs throughout his youth. A constant performer, Terise would sing Bruno Mars until his brothers and sisters would all start to sing along. But Kshordy's music wasn't lighthearted like Bruno Mars. It was darker, more painful, filled with cryptic lyrics about horrendous murders and backdoor betrayals in the streets of Duval, Florida. Despite promising his mother and father he was out of the streets, he had one leg in the streets and one leg out of the streets. Kshordy was shot in the leg and left in a field to die. He would be charged with possession of a weapon and would try and claim that the gun was actually possessed by Maurice Ball, the young man that allegedly killed Kshordy's girlfriend Nandia a few months earlier. The judge didn't allow that testimony and Kshordy was found guilty and given 12 years in prison. The judge did allow Kshordy's manager to testify about his music career. Bruce Black claimed Kshordy was being courted by several major record labels, including Atlantic, Alamo, Slip and Slide, 300 Entertainment, and Interscope Records. Mr. Black testified the labels were in a heated bidding war with Slip and Slide Records offering him $60,000, and Alamo Records, home of Rod Wave and Little Durk, chimed in with an offer of $400,000. Kshordy's manager claimed under oath that Atlantic Records floated $1 million deal, but he also testified that when Terise Powe was arrested, the record labels lost interest and any deals in the wind just blew away. Terise's mother and father both testified that they expected Terise to have great success in the music industry and that the money he would earn would help his entire family. But there would be no record deals. There would be no more record label sponsored trips to LA, New York, Atlanta, or Miami. No more free plane flights or catered lunches. Herbert Wright, Killer Kyle, Kshordy, they're just names. The truth is, Terise Powe is a talented artist, and under any name he could have found success. But for now, at least, he's not a name at all. He's just another number in the Florida prison system.